Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Sherman Read. Today I'll be doing my most anticipated reads for October, November, and December. Before I get started, if you're new to this channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe down below, as well as the notification bell. And if you're new, hi, hello, I'm Stephanie. I download bookish content, and honestly, I'm already shocked that it is already the last quarter of the entire year. 2023 has flown by so fucking fast, and it is wild. And I'm happy to say that there are quite a number of books that I'm super excited that's coming out this fall. But let's just start off with the month of October. The first book that I'm excited for is Starling House by Alex E. Harrow. This book is out on October 3rd, and it's essentially about a small town that is haunted by secrets that can't stay buried for whatever reason, and a sinister house that sits at the crossroads of it all. Very curious. I have really high hopes for this book. This next one is one that I am sure a ton of people are fucking excited for, and that is Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. This book is out on October 10th. I have no idea what this book is about. I just know that it is the first book that she has written that is not part of the Shadowhunter series, like the world. So I am so psyched for that because I want to see her writing not in that universe. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she's so ingrained with the magic system there, with the characters and the families. Like, I'm just curious to see what she has planned right now that is not part of that. So I'm super excited for that. The next one over here is The Night Hunt by Alexandra Christo, and this one is also out on October 10th. This is a dark fantasy romance about a monstrous girl who feeds on fear and a god's cursed boy who somehow ends up falling in love with her. I'm super curious about this. I feel like this is some sort of like Greek tragedy that's about to happen, and I'm so here for it. Then the last and final book that I'm excited for that's coming out in October is A Curse for True Blood by Stephanie Garber, and this one is out on October 24th. All I know is that this is the final book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy, and it follows Jack of Hearts. And I haven't read any of the previous books in this series, but I did just finish the Caraval series, which is like the original series, and this one is the spin-off. So it does follow characters from that one. So I'm like invested with the characters already before I even start this series. So because of that, I'm super psyched that the last book is out, and therefore I can binge the entire series like immediately. So anyways, that is it in terms of October. Moving on to the month of November. So for November, I just have 3 books that I'm really excited for. The first one is one that I haven't read the first book yet, but I just heard so much hype that I am obviously really intrigued by the sequel, and that is Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. This one is out on November 7th. What is most shocking to me about this one is the fact that the book just came out a couple months ago, like at most half a year ago, and the sequel is already out like in the same year. Pretty sure like it either came out like very end of 2022 or like the beginning of 2023. Like, I'm shocked by how fast it is. Anyways, the next one I'm excited for is Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. This one is also out on November 7th. And what is most intriguing to me about this one is the fact that it doesn't seem to follow any STEM characters this time like she's known for. She's known for writing like STEM romances, and it seems to be following 2 chess players instead. So I'm really curious to find out like why did she kind of shift from STEM romances to chess players. Like, I feel like ingrained with knowing about the romances in STEM people because like there's not a lot out there. So I was kind of like, yes, I'm here for like the geekiness, I'm here for the sciencey stuff. And now that it's not, I'm kind of like, I wonder if this book will be as good. So we'll see. Then this next one is Vengeance of the Pirate Queen by Trisha Levenseller. This book is also out on November 7th, and this is technically like part of the same series of Daughter and the Pirate King, but I do feel like this is more of a spin-off series because it follows different characters. I mean, these are characters that were introduced in the first duology, but still, like, it's still in the same world, it's still in the same universe, but I don't know if I really consider it in the same series per se. But either way though, I'm super intrigued because the 2 characters that are the main characters in this one were ones that I was kind of intrigued by already in the second book just because of their interaction. So I'm really curious to see like how their characters will play out, how they develop, and like what will happen from there. And did I say there's only 3 books for November? I lied, there's actually 4. And the last one I'm super excited for is Defiant by Brandon Sanderson. This book is out on November 21st, and I don't know what this book is about, but it is the final book in the series, and that is the Skyward series. I read the first 2 books ages ago at this point, loved it, and kind of just waited patiently for the rest of the series to come out. That way I don't have to wait and like keep on rereading books to understand the next book. So I think I might have to reread the entire series again because it's been quite a number of years, but I really enjoyed the first book many years ago, and I remember the second book was not as amazing but still really fascinating. So I have high hopes for the series overall. So that is it in terms of November. And then for December, I really only have one book that I'm really excited for, and that is Gold by Raven Kennedy. This one is out on December 7th, and it is the final book in the Plated Prisoner series, which I just started and finished basically. I essentially like just powered through the entire series for the month of like July and August. So like I just finished the last book and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait for the next book. And then I didn't realize that the last book hasn't come out yet. Like I thought it came out already. So imagine my disappointment when I got to the end and I was just like, where's the next book? I tried ordering it and I was like, yeah, pre-order. So anyways, I'm super excited about it. It's essentially about King Midas, and it's kind of a retelling or reimagining of King Midas and the golden statue that he like touched, but it follows from the girl's perspective, like the golden statue instead, and then like her story and her side of things. And I really enjoyed the series so far. I do know that's not for everyone because my friend just started reading it and she DNF'd the first book, so it's definitely not one for everyone, but for me, I think it was a really good like mix of like trashy romance and mythology and just entertainment, so it worked for me. So anyways, that is it in terms of this video. Super excited for the next couple of months in terms of the books that are coming out. Let me know down below if there's any that I missed that I should keep an eye out. Were there any on this list that you're also super psyched for? But as always, if you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. It really just helps my channel. And if you'd like to see more content of me, please don't hesitate to subscribe down below, as well as hit the notification bell. And as always, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.